Welcome back to the channel, folks. This is daily update for Bed Bath & Beyond. And before we talk about the chart, we got more dilution coming to the stock. Let's talk about the new SEC filing. What does it say here? This is very interesting, guys. So check this out. Bed Bath & Beyond today announced an amendment to its warrant to purchase Series A convertible preferred stock previously issued on February 7th. And if you guys are following me, you guys know that I went over the SEC filing where they're offering equity for cash, where they're going to give them the stock and they're going to get cash. And supposedly the counterparty who is giving them the cash and obtaining all these securities is Hudson Bay Hedge Fund. Now, with that being said, at the time I told you guys that convertible preferred stock, the threshold was $1.25. That they needed to maintain $1.25. That's going to be a price failure if it doesn't do that. So this is what they're going to do here. What are they saying here? Because they're realizing that the stock price is going down. And my theory was, which I made a video about it as well, that when Hudson Bay purchased these securities and gave them cash, they're not holding on to the security hoping that Bed Bath & Beyond is going to go to $35 or $30. I think in turn what they did, in my theory, the stock cost them about 10 cents a share. In my theory, they went ahead and they started selling the stock. And if you haven't checked out that video, you could check it out. But in my theory, Hudson Bay is giving them the cash, taking the security and selling it. They're just going outright and going and just selling the stock. And of course, there was a little bit of manipulation that happened 2 days ago, which I talked about as well, that I think this is also them trying to pump up the price so they could go ahead and make profit again. So that's what happened, right? So let's talk about the filing again. Here it says, under the amendment, the company is temporarily adjusting the price failure threshold, okay, to $1, which means that if the stock falls below $1, what are they going to do with that? In addition, what they're going to do is if the price falls below $1, we're going to increase the convertible preferred stock to $24,739. So they're going to add more, like they're going to add 24,000 addition to 28,000 they already offered. So it's going to be doubled at that point. The price has to go down to, has to fail at $1. Okay. Now, how they do price failure determination, that's based on mostly, there's different concepts here. They're 20 period VWAP or 10 period VWAP. But anyway, they do look at the trading price and they could take a 20-day VWAP and see how the price is fluctuating. And they could, make sure that it doesn't fall below $1 at that point. So this amendment will further facilitate up to $100 million more dollars by April 2023 for a cumulative total of $460 million they're getting. So they're getting a little more money now with that. What that is, this dilution again. What are they going to do is they're going to take this convertible stock, convert it, sell it in the market, to general public. Of course, right now the short interest is really high for the stock. They know that little bit of manipulation can really pump up the price, which is exactly what they've done here. It pumped up the price to $1.48. And then, it shot back down because they're still trying to get rid of all the stocks they have on hand. Okay. If you have been following me, there's these levels here that I have here for supply. There used to be demand levels. There used to be a lot of buyers who were sitting here 2 months ago, 1 month ago, and now all the buyers are disappearing and this is becoming supply level. What supply level really is basically where, a lot of people are sitting here trying to sell you the stock at that point. Nobody's asking, nobody's thinking this price is hot that I'm trying to get in. There was a new demand level established in January, which was $1.27. Again, very hot level. Again, that all was also, broken, which means that a lot of buyers just gave up on the stock at that point. And, short sellers and sellers won and profit taking had happened. I'm pretty sure there's a big smart money is doing this and they're bringing the stock down. And of course, they're going to manipulate it to, this is what they done 2 days ago as well. So the stock has a new level now for this month, which is again $1.13. If you guys notice here, this level is pretty much getting touched a lot right now. Okay. This means that buyers are there right now. They're thinking this is a good price I could get in. But if you see the candles here, let me zoom in for you guys. If you see the candle here, the volume, it's not a lot. There's a long wick here, they're trying to win. There are sell orders here, but buyers won a little bit, but then sellers won, but buyers came in again. So there's a little bit of buyers here on this level. Again, if it's drop from that level, believe it or not, there's a level from 88 cents from 1992. I don't know how good that level is going to be. I don't know if the people are still there that, looking at these levels, but hey, this is technical analysis, right? These levels are there. What levels really are is the historical price of this stock. And I'm really just putting it out there for you guys. I don't think this level means anything at this point. It's a long time ago. Traders that were trading the stock at the time probably are not around, in my opinion. So I don't think this level would hold any value as such. But I still put it in there for you guys so you have some reference point. And after that, if it drops from 88 cents, it's, at that point, there's nothing there that is supporting it. And I even don't believe very confident about this level as well. But anyway, with that being said, the level, the stock is coming down is $1.13. As I was saying in my yesterday's video, that you have to go off of these levels. Either the stock goes up or goes down. There's nobody could tell you what the next trader is going to do. Okay. So what you need to do is you need to understand the price action here that, okay, all right, I have two levels here, $1.13, $1.27. How do I want to play this? If it's bouncing off of that, unless you could see a clear momentum and you see RSI is rising, is going up to 60, 67, 70, and you see MACD is sort of turning and it's going up, and you could see like a green histogram forming. Like, for example, just to give you an example here, let's say the stock was right here. Okay, so you know how this is going up and you see how the RSI is moving up and the MACD is just crossed over signal line. You see how these green candles are forming right here. This is what we call histogram, right? If you see all these two indicators here moving up, from price action standpoint, there's a level at $1.27. Rest assured there's a high probability the stock will get to that $1.27. And the way I play it, I get into the position when I know it's going to go there, but I do have my stop losses as well. You guys have to have your stop losses. A lot of folks are getting into position without really putting in a stop loss. Not really saying that, thinking that, okay, the stock might come down. There could be another trader sitting on the other side, might just come out and sell, 3 million shares or something. It could be smart money trying to manipulate. So you always have to have your stop losses in order. And this is why we have these levels. Again, this is my levels for now. Hope you guys are liking this video. If you're new to the channel, do consider subscribing. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video.